Welcome back to Utinni Designs. Today we're putting together one of my favorite Star Wars ships, the T-47 SnowSpeeder from Empire Strikes Back. Now this model is by Kit Kiln on things.com, and it is an amazing model, and he did a really good job of making everything snap fit. There is no glue needed to put together this model. So today we're going to do an assembly of it and check it out. So sit back and relax and we will get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our main fuselage here. And as you can see, these have little tabs. So what we're going to do is we're going to fit those tabs in the correct areas. So we want our tab here, and we want the greeblies sticking out. So it will go right here. And we just want to snap that into place, just like so. Right there. Then we want to do the same for the other side. And again, all this just snaps into place. And there we go. So the next part is we're going to put in our windows. So that's all these little black pieces here. So we're going to start with the front window, and we're just going to push in until it clicks. Just like so. And then we're going to move around to the other windows. Pretty simple process. Quickly goes together. So let's go ahead and fit this window, which is on this side. And they will only go in one way. So it's pretty easy to tell. So there's that window. We'll do the same for the other side. So again, just line up your notches, press in until it clicks. Really easy. He did an amazing job with this model. Actually, I don't think that one goes there. I think it might go this way. Oh. We'll move on to the next one here. So this one goes on the back. Like so. And you just keep working yourself around. There's that one. And we just slowly keep working our way around here. Let's see. Looks like the other side. And once you get these in, it's really hard to get out. So be sure you're getting it in the right place. That's why I only press so hard to get these in, because you may have to take them out. Like this one, I need to take out, I think. I'm just going to grab my tweezers and very carefully pull out. think this is the right one. Maybe. Just take this out here. They really get in there once they're in there. But this is one of my favorite ships. I absolutely love this ship design. And he did an amazing job doing this design. Excuse me, for the 3D printing world. So there's that piece. Some of these pieces are very easily identified just by the shape. So this one looks like this piece here. I gotta get it turned the right way. Yep, that one goes right there, I believe. Just like so. This is the one that's causing me issues. But I think it goes in this way. There we go. Now we just got to get this one in correctly. And there we go. So now all the windows are complete. As you can see, it's starting to kind of look like a ship. So the next piece is this piece here. Which is the nose piece. And that snaps in. And then you have this piece here that locks it into place. Okay. The next piece is we're going to put the backs on. So these little pegs just slide in. Just like that. And we will move on to putting the back piece on. So this back piece is all one piece. And it will just slide on. You can see this ship is really starting to take shape now. And then we have this piece, which again only goes on one way. And this piece is going to be a little tight, but we will get it. There we go. So now this piece should fit down in there and connect, and then this piece pushes down this next piece. Once it's in there, sometimes it's good to have like a little pair of pliers or something, because sometimes you can get it to where it's just quite not fitting, and it just takes a little bit of assistance. But you do not want to hammer it. You don't want to put extreme force on it. So I have found that if you take some pliers and you just take the rubber grip and press down, usually it will suffice as to getting it in there. There we go. So now that that piece is cleared, now we can put this piece in. And looks like we want to go this way with it. And we'll just use this to help us. Put just a tiny bit of force on there. Now what that does is that locks this back piece in your engine bay. So then we can put our little tow cable gun in there. Now this does not turn, but again, this is just for looks. Make sure we got that down on there. So there's what we got thus far. And now we're going to put the color panels on. So we're going to start on this side with the color panel up. So there's a little notch right here that kind of follows the body line. So that way you make sure you get your right piece in, just like so. And then you continue to move up the line here. Like it's this one here. That looks about right. I think. Maybe not. Sometimes it's hard to tell when you're just putting these in. So what I do is I kind of skip around, and that kind of helps me make sure that everything's kind of lined up. So like that one definitely is not the right one. So we'll just get under there before we get it all the way in there. So let's try this one. Okay, let's turn it around. So as you can see, that's not fitting, so this one has to be the right one. Let's see if it'll fit the other direction. There we go. See, it should fit flush. So hopefully y'all can see that. If it doesn't fit flush, then you have the wrong piece in there. There we go. So this side's now done. You repeat the same process for the other side, and the other side will go much quicker because now you know which pieces fit. That takes kind of the guesswork out of it. So there you go. Now flip it over. And we have these pieces. Now these pieces will line up with the little vanes here, just like that. that. So there's the underside. And this little hole here is for your stand. So you just orient your stand, and there you have it in flying mode. Quick and easy to put together. Again, no glue is required. These are all snap fit pieces. And as you can see, the fit is very nice. No issues other than almost mixing up some parts. But like I said, they only go in one way and they will fit flush. So you have a 50-50 shot of getting the right one. Just don't press it in all the way. If it looks off, take it out. Try a different piece. But there is the SnowSpeeder. And then you can also print those panel pieces in any color you want. So these ones are printed orange, like Wedge's SnowSpeeder. And these are printed gray, like Luke's SnowSpeeder. And be sure to check out these models from Kit Kiln over at things.com. You can subscribe to his membership and download these models as soon as you're a subscriber. Be sure to check out Utinni Designs, www.utinnidesigns.com. Have a wonderful night.